Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome to the podcast. Thank you. I actually have a different sound effect today. Well, you guys have heard it, but I think it's important that I play it because this one is dedicated to me.
Hey, you.
I made a mistake, and I made a mistake weeks and weeks ago. I think it was approximately 7 weeks ago that I made the mistake, and I just caught it today. So I thought, in the interest of fairness and the interest of just blanket honesty, because I try to be honest, that I would just show you guys my mistake, and hopefully my lesson will not become your lesson. I screwed up when I was setting up one of my pools. Now you guys know I'm a big fan of 560 over here, and I'll show it all to you if you're new to the channel. I'll step you through it, but I did not quite do my diligence or pay attention to the level that I should have. If you watch my videos for any length of time, you know I make a lot of transactions. I'm moving a lot of money from point A to point B to point C, and you get complacent. And this particular one, I really got complacent on, and I understand it doesn't sound like a lot of money, and it probably doesn't sound like a lot to some of the bigger players. But honestly, if you're one of these bigger players, you're not down here watching YouTube videos on how to do this. So I thought, you know what? Let's just go ahead and show you. So this is my wallet. You guys are familiar with it. It's not like I try to hide anything. I was scrubbing through all of my pools today because all the APRs have been moving around so much, and I want to make sure that my money is in the best place that I can put it. So I constantly move in and out of pools quite a bit, but the one pool that I never move from, that I never pull out of, is 560. 560 is my Alamo. That is hands down. This is where my money lives. The bulk of very good amount of my money lives right here. And I don't even know why I checked it today, but I did. And let me show you the problem. What I found is that when I came right over here, fully half of my money was sitting right up here. And for some reason, I only bonded it for a day. I put it in at a single day bond. And I remember why we did this. We did this as a test to see if the APR would increase from a day. If you leave it in for 7 days, if the APR will go up to 100. Now, on day 7, we realized that this was not the case at all. There was no literature. There was nothing suggesting it. We just thought, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and do a little test. Problem is that I did a test with fully half of the money that I had in here. And you can see that right there with the amount on the GAMs. Here's the kicker. I left it here for 7.5 weeks now that I've been running this little test, and that I've been giving up fully 60% APR on approximately $3,000. Now, I didn't do all the math, but roughly off the top of my head, that's over the period of time, this cost me about 45 Osmo that I have not received. 45 Osmo. Again, doesn't sound like a lot until you consider APR versus APY and realize how much money this little mistake has now cost me, because over a long enough period of time, this is going to be just absolutely in the thousands of dollars. The whole time that this has been sitting here, I have not been APYing on top of it, not at the full percentage that I should have been doing. So what I did was nice and simple. We'll just we'll single asset. We'll put in some little bit of Osmo. We'll just call it single Osmo, and we'll add the liquidity to it. Not a big deal. Once we put that in, again, this is only for any new people who happen to visit the channel. I'll show you what I did. So as soon as I did, I got excited. I came over, I started earning. I clicked that day, I clicked the max, and I bonded it. Now, this was the original test, but I added to it. So I kept pumping that number up a little bit, apparently, and I never even caught it. I let it sit here cooking away at 62% as opposed to 125%. Now, over the last 7 weeks, that percentage has gone from 125 to 170 to 180, averaging out right around 150. So I want you to think about that every single day, because every single day I was sitting there getting chewed on this pool. and that is a full 60, 70, 80% APR at times. So figure out $3,000 at 80% APR that I was not collecting, and you could start to see why I wanted to make a special video showing you that each little click matters. Uh, I could have just eaten this one. I could have just kept this one to myself. Nobody needs to know. But it's things like that. Just keeping it to yourself, and we're not going to tell anybody, and it's embarrassing. It's things like that that let people continue to spend their crypto career with a Kepler wallet that they signed in with Google on, where that they don't have a seed phrase on, because it's not my problem. It's nothing that I have to talk about. I want to make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else. So what I'm getting at with that is just be diligent on your pools. Come through, check them, see where you have your money, see where your money is bonded for. Check your APRs. Make sure that you're able to maximize, because this stuff really, really matters. And as time continues to tick on, every single day is payday over here, but you might not be making as much as you could be making. So what I'm getting at is double check all of your APRs, double check all of your pools, and just make sure that you have your money where you have your money. And if your money's not where it is maximizing its gains, get it to where it is maximizing its gains. All of these pools were well over 100% when I started in them. Pool 619. You can see I'm unbonding everything. I'm pulling it out because 78% is I can do better. I can do better, so I'm pulling the money out. And I can show you this up and down. Comdex and Osmo. Comdex, unbonding, because I'm sitting at 71% and I can do better. So spend some time with your money, because it does matter. Now, I don't expect you to eat, live, and breathe this stuff the way that I do, but it is in your interest to make sure that your money is working for you to the best extent that it can be. So spend some time with your wallet. Spend some time doing a little bit of research. Check out the new pools that are coming in. See if anything up here is starting to look good to you. There are going to be some new ones that are coming in. I don't think anything's going to be beating Rowan and Osmo. Well, here you go. NITA, Osmo, 141%. If you decided you wanted to move some money over to theirs, 141% that you can collect on that. But the bulk of mine, including my daily rewards, have been going straight into here. Not even Osmo. They've been going straight over here to Sift Chain. You can see that a couple days ago we were at, pardon me, COVID. Give me a break. A couple of days ago we were at $60 in here, and today we're at 410, and we're doing that because of that little number right there, 243.05%. I'm making more on a straight stake, no risk of impermanent loss, and actually putting it into a token that I really, really like. And we're doing that for those percentages because we can do better than what we have been pulling off from into the yield farm. So that's where all of my reward money is going. And honestly, now I'm a little bit more sad now that I caught it, because that's a great deal more money that I could have had in there at this time, earning 243.05% while I'm doing it. So that's thus endeth the lesson on this one. I know it's not a thrilling video, but I would rather my lesson not become your lesson. That's, I guess, what I'm getting at. So be diligent in your wallet. Pay attention. Every little click matters. And when you get complacent, like clearly I got complacent, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. So please, that's it. Don't let my mistake become your mistake. So we're doing something special tonight. We will be doing an AMA with one of the developers and our very own Emery for Jackal Group. So the stream tonight, the live stream tonight, will be dedicated to Jackal. Ask them anything. So we'd like to get a nice audience for this. You guys have questions, they have answers, and let's see if we can fill the room. So that's it, guys. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.